Hi, this is Ajay Anand and welcome to science classes from excelup.com. In this lesson, you will be learning about plastics. You will learn about arrangement of units in plastic. Then you will learn about two types of plastic, that is thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. And you will learn about the pros and cons of plastic. Plastic is a polymer, so it's a synthetic fiber. There can be two types of arrangement in plastic. One is called linear arrangement and another is called cross-linked arrangement. As is clear from this picture, the monomers, they are arranged in linear fashion. They are linked to each other in a linear fashion, so they make a line like a queue of people. In case of cross-linked arrangement, there are many lines and each line is crossed with linked with the next line, so it makes a grid-like pattern. So different plastics, they can have different arrangements of monomers. Types of plastics. There are two types: thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. Thermoplastic, it easily gets deformed on heating and it can be easily bent. Some examples of thermoplastic are polythene and PVC. PVC stands for polyvinyl chloride. So polythene, all of you must be familiar with the name polythene because the plastic bags are colloquially or commonly known as polythene bags. So we go for shopping to the neighborhood store. So most of the shopkeepers, they give items in polythene bags or plastic bags. PVC is used for making casing for electric wires, for bottles which are used for filling mineral water or soft drinks, then containers for keeping various items in the kitchen. Thermosetting plastic is different because once molded, thermosetting plastic cannot be softened on heating, and if someone tries to bend it, it breaks instead of getting bent. Two examples of thermosetting plastic are bakelite and melamine. Bakelite and melamine are relatively resistant to heat, and that is why they have specific usage. So switchboards, telephone or casing of mobile phones, they are made of bakelite. Melamine is generally utilized for making kitchen utensils because melamine can withstand heat. So many cooking utensils are nowadays also made of melamine. Oven-proof dishes, they are made of melamine. Benefits of plastic. In fact, plastic has become quite popular. And if you look into your house, if you look into your kitchen or study room or bedroom, you will find numerous items which are made of plastic. And let us try to understand what are the reasons for the popularity of plastic. Number one reason is plastic is non-reactive. So if you can recall, if we leave an iron article in open for a long time, the iron article gets rusted. If we put some acids in metal container, the metal reacts with acid. So we cannot put acid in metal containers. But plastic, because of being non-reactive, we can put any item in plastic containers. We can put pickles, we can put vinegar, acids, we can put a plastic chair in the open for years without worrying about getting it rusted. Plastic is light, strong and durable, and that is why it gets so many uses. So we get luggage made of plastic, we get chairs made of plastic, then you can see crates used by shopkeepers to keep milk packets or bottles of soft drinks. Around 25-30 years ago, those crates, they used to be made of wood, but wood was heavier and it was not so durable. So gradually plastic crates, they replaced wooden crates. Plastic is poor conductor of heat and electricity, and that is why now plastic is utilized for making casing of electric wire, for switchboards, for making cabinets of various electronic items and gadgets. But plastic has many drawbacks also. Plastic is non-biodegradable. So as per scientists, it takes hundreds of years for plastic to get decomposed. And this creates the problem of accumulation of plastic waste. So the sheer number of plastic items which we are using means that we create truckloads of plastic waste every day, and this waste is getting accumulated all around us, and this is very harmful because plastic waste, if it is thrown in the farmland, the soil becomes infertile. If a stray cow swallows a polythene bag, the cow can die because of choking. So we need to think responsibly to reduce plastic waste. So what is the way out? We need to follow the principles of 3 R's, that is reduce, reuse and recycle. So we should reduce the amount of consumption of plastic. So for example, instead of taking polythene bags from shopkeepers, we should carry bags made of jute or cloth to buy vegetables or grocery items. We can reuse various items like bottles of soft drinks. They can be cleaned and they can be used for keeping drinking water in refrigerator. We can clean the containers of jam, jelly, and we can use those containers for putting spices and salt in kitchen. Then we need to recycle. We are lucky that in India there is a system of network of rag pickers and waste dealers, and we call it them kabari wala. So kabari wala, what does he do? He goes to every household and he buys discarded items, and all the kabari wala, they sell those discarded items to the recycling industry, and that is how recycling is being done. But we need to be more conscious about facilitating recycling in a better way. So let me recapitulate. I talked about the definition of plastic, then I talked about the arrangement of monomers in plastic, then I talked about 2 types of plastic, that is thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. Then I talked about the benefits and harms of plastic, and I talked about the principles of 3 R's. That's all for this lesson. Thank you.